Summer Conservatory Day 2, Scene Study Class 1. So I was really curious going into this class how scene study would compare with script interpretation. And what we did, our instructor, his name is Paul Takacs. I'm probably mispronouncing that. And we started, with a basic introduction. Then we did an exercise where he put us in pairs and had us, it was a listening exercise where he had us listen to our partner, tell us their name, where they're from, why they've chosen acting as a career, and a silly story. And then we had to present them, and then they would say whether there had been corrections or not. That was fun, a really nice warm-up. And then he gave us an open scene. With that same partner, he gave us an open scene. And first of all, this was the first time I'd done an open scene, for those of you who don't know, as I didn't know. An open scene is just lines where you don't know where you are, you don't know what your relationship is to that person, and you just get to make those choices and figure it out. So it's like an A, B, A, B. So A, this is the worst. B, I know. A, there. B, happy? A, I am now. Yes. B, good. Are you done? A, okay, now your turn. B, okay, no, this is the worst. A, I know. B, there. A, are you done? B, yes. A, good. I thought you said you were done. B, okay, now anything else? A, yes. There. And even the way that I read it is not how I should have read it because I included intonations. There is no punctuation whatsoever. So my partner Tyler and I, first we were like, I don't know what to do. What is this? And then we're like, okay, calm down. So we just read it a couple times alternating A and B. And then we said, okay, well, let's figure out. Our first instinct was to figure out what was happening. Like, it sounds like they're saying, this is the worst. I know, they're happy. And it sounds like they're alternating something and they're taking turns in doing something. So we're like, what is it? And we just started saying random ideas. And then Tyler said, what if they're at the gym? And I said, perfect, they're at the gym. And one of them was doing lifting. I don't know what this is called, but when you're lifting, you're lying down and you're lifting this thing. And the other one had dumbbells and was doing that exercise. And whenever we said, hey, are you done? We would swap. So then we had, I think, 10 minutes to figure it out. And then they said, who wants to do it? And we raised our hands and we did it. And it was awful. It was absolutely horrid. So first of all, he and I, we were just so focused on the motion, like what is it that was happening? And we didn't know the words, so we kept being like, this is the worst, I know. They're happy. And then at the end, the questions he asked us were very insightful. He said, you cannot be meticulous enough. So he asked us, for example, who are they? He asked the class, who are they? About the two of us, about Tyler and I. And they're like, I don't know, maybe they're friends, boyfriend, girlfriend. It was just not clear. There wasn't consensus. What time of day is it? It wasn't clear. How do they relate to one another? What's the conflict between them? And then they said, well, maybe because one of them wants to use the machine and the other one doesn't want to use it. And it just became very clear to me, what I took away from this was that whenever I do an open scene like that, there were three things that I need to figure out. First, figure out the relationship. Figure out the relationship between these two people. Are they dating? Are they married? Are they friends? Are they siblings? How long have they been married for? All of that. Figure out, what is it about? What is the conflict? And I realized that the fact that Tyler and I just chose a what, oh, because it's your turn, then we were just swapping. But there was no real conflict. And so that was the second thing. What's the conflict? What's it about? And third, just for me, if I'm doing an open scene right away and I'm just standing up, memorize the first couple of lines so that I can actually be in the moment. And one of the other things that Paul said to us was, he said, okay, if this is a conflict between them, because one of them wants a machine, you can stand next to him and be like, are you done? And in the pause, in the looking at him, in the waiting. That is the story. That is the conflict. So what I was taking away from it is, again, similar to what we learned in Maureen's class, script interpretation, the story is not in the lines. You tell the story with everything else. So he said, okay, go work on it. You're going to do it again tomorrow. So check out the next video to see how we actually figured it out, because it was actually pretty interesting.